What's up, guys? Welcome to our best bets for June 2nd here at 3 Team Parlay Sports YouTube channel. My name is Tanner Kern, the betting guy here at 3 Team Parlay. Hope everyone's doing well and hope everyone's ready to make some money. It's a great day. We have NBA, NHL, and MLB. Finally, basketball is back. NBA finals begin tonight with the Celtics, and the Warriors should be a good one. Before we get into breaking that down, let's talk about our YouTube channel, guys. Please subscribe, smash it. Hammer it, do it all, guys. Let's get this channel freaking to the moon, guys. It's been growing because of you, so we do appreciate that. But let's keep it going. Join us on TikTok, Discord. Got merch coming, guys. All those links are in the description below, so make sure you get into it. So with that being said, let's get into this basketball game for tonight. This is going to be a huge game. Celtics +4 versus the Warriors. That's what I'm on. A lot of people are on the Warriors because they think, oh, it's the team that's better with more experience. Yeah, that makes sense. I can get behind that a little bit, but I'm on the Celtics tonight for a few reasons. I know I'm a Celtics fan, but keep in mind, I have bet against them a lot throughout the postseason. It's worked out in my favor. When I've been on them, it's hit a lot. And I'm not saying that the Celtics are going to win the game tonight. I'm saying they're going to be within 4 points, and here's why. The ESPN matchup predictor, I just want to start with this because it's something to consider. 59.6% chance of winning this basketball game on the road tonight. Celtics in their past 5 games against Golden State, 4-0-1 against spread. They're undefeated against spread in their past 5 games. They did beat Golden State earlier this year. I don't think we can use that and say, oh, the Celtics have beat them. They know they can do it. It's something to look at, but I wouldn't put that above anything else by any means. This is a different team. The Warriors are a different team right now. The Celtics are a different team than they were back in March when they played. Bottom line is it starts with Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum is the guy. When he's playing well, everything revolves around him. Right? I can't see the Jason Tatum that steps up big in the first half and falls apart in the second half. I can't see the one that doesn't play well in the first half and then comes live in the second half. I need a full 48 minutes or whatever he's on the floor for out of Jason Tatum tonight. Then Jaylen Brown needs to revolve around that. And then Marcus Smart. I think Marcus Smart gives Stephen Curry a lot of trouble tonight, which is going to help. Curry's under total for points. I'm on that, but it's also going to help Celtics at +4 hit. Listen, Curry, Clay, Wiggins, Draymond, Kuminga, Poole off the bench. This is a very, very good team. Looney off the bench as well. But at the same time, too, the Boston Celtics are good. They are good. And you need to consider this ESPN matchup predictor stat as a tool to say that there are people out there and there are stats out there and there are analytics out there that do favor the Boston Celtics. The Warriors have coasted throughout the postseason. The Celtics have been battle tested. I think that means something as well. So with that being said, I'm going to be on the Celtics at +4 tonight. We'll see what happens. Then we'll adjust for our next game. But game 1, Celtics +4. It opened at 2.5. I believe it's now up to 4. It hasn't really shifted from there. So I think that's the magic number. And I'm going to ride with the underdogs because an underdog is a hungry dog and hungry dogs run faster. Don't forget it, people. The Boston Celtics are an underdog and an underdog is a hungry dog and they run faster. All right, let's get into hockey right now. Oilers money line +146 versus the Avalanche tonight. I look at this game. The Avalanche played fantastic in game 1. They're not going to have their goaltender Darcy Kumper in the net tonight. He got hurt, obviously. They outshot the Oilers by 10 goals, right? But when Mikko Koskinen came in the game for the Oilers, it was a different game. Mike Smith was not good. He was not fantastic. He was horrendous. But Mikko actually played pretty well in the net. 20 saves on 21 shots. Conor Mcdavid needs to be better. He needs to get more pucks on the net. I like him over his points total tonight at 1.5, but he needs to get more shots on goal. I believe he only had 2 shots on goal from game 1. He needs to be better there. They need to get the job done. I think they can do it with Kumper day-to-day shaking up a little bit and probably won't be in the net tonight. They'll move into baseball here. Rays Rangers under 8.5. Corey Kluber coming off an excellent start against New York Yankees. 1-2 with a 4.03 ERA, 1.19 whip. I love that whip. I think he can tame the Rangers offense, who has been better than the Rays overall. I know the Rays got the win yesterday. Taylor Hearn's on the mound for the Rangers has not been great by any means, but the one thing about Hearn is that he is going against a lineup that's pretty shaky right now. The Rays don't have Wander Franco. Neither team in this series has an OBP over 300 as a team, cumulatively. And the pitchers in this game, the bullpens, I should say, are pretty damn good. So I'm going to go with the under of 8.5 there. 2 of 3 games so far in this series have gone under. Mets Dodgers over 8.5. Nobody expected the Dodgers to get swept by the Padres, but they did. I didn't call that. I was on the Dodgers pretty much every game. I didn't bet it, but I would have taken the Dodgers. Now this is an interesting game because the Mets are cooking right now. They're going to face a really good Tony Gonsolin. Gonsolin's been fantastic, but the Mets offense has proven they can hit good pitching. Taiwan Walker going for the Mets, 2.83 with a 1.26 whip. That 1.26 whip is very interesting to me because I think the Celtics, I shouldn't say Celtics, I think the Dodgers can take advantage of that and possibly get back on track. So we'll see what happens there. But I like the over of 8.5 in that game. You don't want to go under with how the New York Mets are playing right now. We'll take Cardinals, Cubs under 8.5. The wind is blowing in at Wrigley today, so that helps with the under. Matthew Libertore is making his third start of his big league career, 1-0 with a 3.72, 1.45 whip. Really can't judge these numbers, though. Not enough time on the mound. Overall, he had a really good start. In his last game, he was terrible against the Pittsburgh Pirates in his first game. So that's what it comes down to. Keegan Thompson going for the Cubs, 5-0, 1.58 ERA, 1.03 whip, giving up 3 bombs in 40 innings. With the wind blowing in, I like the under in this game. Both these pitchers are pretty consistent. Libertore got better in his second start than his first start. Shouldn't say consistent. He was consistent in AAA. And then Keegan Thompson's been money all year. So I like the under of 8.5 there. Then we'll go Braves run line versus the Rockies today. Austin Gomber on the mound for the Rockies, 2-5, 5.51 ERA, 1.37 whip. This game is in Colorado, so balls should be flying. Ian Anderson on the mound. Not been great, but been a little better than Austin Gomber, 3-3 with a 4.34 ERA, 1.34 whip. Now, the Braves have hit 63 homers compared to the Rockies at 46. They also have a much better team ERA and whip, so I look at that. This is a prime run line spot for the Braves today. They're on the road. They're going to get their 9 at-bats. They've hit more home runs. They have a better ERA, better whip. So I'm going to ride with that. And that's what we're going with for June 2nd, guys. So let me know what you think in the comments. Check us out on TikTok, Discord, all that good stuff, guys. We got merch coming soon. All that is in the description below. Hammer that subscribe button. Let's get this thing to the moon, guys. I appreciate you. And we'll talk to you tomorrow for another episode of Daily Picks.